In the Japanese community, you hear this phrase, don't be the nail that stands out. You don't talk about things that could bring shame to the family. I never wanted to say anything that offended people. I never wanted to question authority. In fact, one of my bosses used to say, Marsha, you have ideas, but you're so invisible. And I think we have to overcome some of those things that are in our history to love our children. Aiden, when he was very little, he started to gravitate more towards being what we considered a tomboy. And, that was acceptable at the time. When he became a sophomore, he said, okay, I'm coming out as a lesbian. I'm a girl that likes girls, hence I'm a lesbian. He thought the harassment and the bullying would go away, but it just put a larger target on his back. So Aiden just couldn't find a place to fit. He never really said to me, I'm getting harassed every day, I'm getting bullied, I'm getting called names. So I think that's one of my biggest regrets, is I wasn't there for him, and he had to do it alone. Later on, he and I were talking, and I said to him, I'm so sorry, honey, I wasn't there for you. And he said, that was my journey, and it's made me the person I am today. So I never want you to feel bad about all of that happened. The most important thing is you've been here for me now. Because I knew Aiden was struggling in high school, I started going to PFLAG. It's the first and I believe the largest organization that supports parents, family, and friends of LGBTQ. So we as a family were getting support. And I think the people just encouraged him to go out and be his self, whatever that meant. A little while after that, he came out as trans. First to me, and then to our family, and then to our friends and family. For the longest time, I thought I was bringing dishonor to our family. And then somewhere along the way, I thought, you know what? I can bring the greatest honor to my family by standing up for my child, by being brave, by not caving into the shame that is part of my history. I want really people to know, especially parents, you may start off in a negative place. You may be sad because you're losing this child that you had a vision for what their life was going to be like, and you could be afraid. But I think this journey can really open up such a wonderful experience and deeper connections with you and your children. Aiden and I speak a lot. We've been able to work with big companies that want to do this work. I think our story is a soft way to get the conversations going. In the beginning, we really wanted to talk about how we arrived. We didn't want to talk about all the messy stuff, all the challenging stuff. We didn't want to scare people. At the end, we always try to get some evaluations or talk to people and see what they think. And they said, it's so nice how you and your son love each other. But my journey is really just starting, and it's hard. So that was really pivotal, how we changed our presentation to really talk about difficult things. You realize that your voice affects somebody else. So all these people that are using their individual voices are changing the world. And I know my son is so proud of me. He said in an interview, I'm so proud of my mother. She found her voice, and she's using her voice to make a difference. So, gosh, how can you have a better life than that?